I was disqualified. And here's what I learned. Years ago, I was a runner and I decided to run in a race. I think it was a 5K or something. And when you're in a race, depending on how fast you are, you're placed either at the front of the line, in the middle of the line, at the end of the line. Well, I was placed in like the middle towards the end of the line. And the gun goes off and I take off, and I was fast at the time. So I spent like the first 10, 15 minutes, excuse me, just like trying to get past people who were totally in my way. There was a curve. And to make up for the 15 minutes I spent, excuse me, I shaved off the time that I figured I'd spent on all of that, excuse me. And it was only for myself. Well, it turns out I came in third. I had no idea I even qualified, let alone come in third. I came in third, and then they found out that I did that and took away my prize. Now I was only doing this for my personal best and to, just to see how fast I could be. I had no idea that I was going to, come in third and then have to, lose the prize. I was only doing it for myself. But there was such a powerful lesson that I learned. I was so frustrated because I was so far behind. And so many of us are behind. We don't have that edge. We don't have that lead. Like, if we were given certain things, money or an education or things that would naturally get us ahead. And we have to spend a lot of time, making up for that lost time. And it doesn't mean we don't have access to the same ability to win. It doesn't mean we don't have access to the success or the abundance or whatever it is. We have access to the same thing. It may take us a little bit longer. It may be a little bit harder. It may take a few more tries, but you have access to the same thing. And when it comes to healing from betrayal, we feel so far behind. We're like, I can't even get out of bed some days. How in the world am I supposed to be at the top of my game, physically, mentally, and emotionally? Does it take a little bit more to get yourself back together? Yeah. Can you? Of course you can. So, you don't need to be disqualified in order to learn that lesson. It may be a little bit harder. It may take a little bit longer, but you have access to all of the success, all of the abundance, all of the health, all of the love that everybody else has. Follow for more.